Grace, the unmerited, undeserved, unconditional love and favor of God. Gratitude. Grace and gratitude go together like heaven and earth. Growth. Gratitude never sits still. It becomes a joyful overflow of generosity and service in the world. Grace, gratitude, and growth.
It meant everything to me to keep ministry going, especially during a time where things were all over the place and everything seemed crazy. To have something during the week like church or like Sunday school or any of the small groups, to have youth groups still meeting and children's ministry still meeting meant so much to me and to our staff. It also just meant that we had something familiar during a time where everything just seemed so hectic and chaotic.
Well, and like for me, it was really the opportunities that it created to think new and to do ministry in new and creative ways. That we didn't have to do things like we always did them, but now we had permission to try, to fail, and to push forward.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I've been able to use a lot more creativity, and I've been able to see what's more important in ministry. What are the things that are people and what build relationships the most? So I've been really excited to be able to kind of lean into that more and be more creative in ministry.
I've liked Pod so far because it's a way to stay connected safely during these times.
It's nice having Andrew over for lunch because it was somebody you knew and you could talk to just to get the weight off your shoulders, and he also bring you lunch, which we used to lunch around the house, and that was nice.
One thing that has improved Corona for me is that we have had drive-in movie nights, and it was really fun for me because we got on the top of our roof and ate snacks, and it just helped me get through Corona.
And those movies were pretty good. And I like the movies that we like, and I like the area where all the cars could sit down.
I liked going to the Central Drive-In movies because it was a great way to see my friends and other members of the church whom I hadn't seen in a very long time. It was also really cool to experience a drive-in movie because you don't go to those anymore.
What I really liked this summer was when Miss Ann brought popsicles over and we talked on the front porch together, and when I helped with the VBS crafts with my grandma. That was really fun.
During COVID, Stephen ministers at Central are still showing up. With a listening ear and an encouraging voice, they support those requesting a relationship by safely connecting through the use of telecare, FaceTime, and Zoom.
Wonderful, really verbal snapshots of life in the church, and it makes me look forward to what we are still being called to be. We have the joy, you've heard it in these stories, of being a part of something larger than ourselves. As a church, we don't exist for our own sake. We exist for the sake of day by day, year by year, of doing our part to increase the abundance of life on this earth. What a great joy it is to be the church, to be Central Church.